They are sold in shiny plastic packets and have names like Scooby Snacks and Monkey, Mad Monkey, and Green Giant. But a warning tonight from a Lexington doctor. He says more and more people are showing up in emergency rooms overdosed on synthetic marijuana. And he says the side effects of that drug are becoming increasingly dangerous. Monique Blair is at the live desk tonight with more on this increase on overdoses, and she has our top story at 11. Monique?
Well, Sam, according to the American Association of Poison Control Centers, in April this year, there have been more than 1,500 reports of human exposure to synthetic marijuana across the United States. Now, to compare, last year in April, there were only 250. And tonight, a Lexington ER doctor tells us Central Kentucky is also seeing that increase.
You can't even compare it to marijuana. It's totally different.
It took only a few draws of a synthetic marijuana-laced cigarette for this Lexington man, who we are keeping anonymous, to feel an effect he never wants to feel again.
It was just a little bit. It was just the end of a cigarette. Felt like something was crawling in my stomach. Broke out in a sweat. Couldn't even put words together. It was no more after that. I was done.
Although synthetic marijuana is illegal in Kentucky, Lexington ER Dr. Ryan Stanton says in the past few weeks he has seen a significant increase in patients showing symptoms of using the drug compared to what he saw in 2014.
We're just seeing more and more coming into the area now.
Dr. Stanton says the symptoms he's seeing now are more intense than the symptoms patients have shown in years past.
Psychosis, hallucinations, seizures, blood pressure, heart rate abnormalities. Basically, it's just incredibly uncomfortable.
Although patients feel uncomfortable, Dr. Stanton says it's hard to treat these symptoms.
We can check and make sure that everything else is stable. But then other than that, it's just giving it time and hopefully it wearing off. Concern being, though, is there could be some permanent brain changes that could affect people lifelong on something they think is relatively safe. But it clearly is not. And
luckily for this former user, he learned synthetic marijuana wasn't safe before it was too late.
I would never recommend somebody try it. You don't know what you're getting with this. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know what's in it. And it's definitely not a very pleasant experience.
Now, so far this year, the Poison Control Center says they have a little more than 3,500 reports of human exposure to synthetic marijuana. That's about 160 less than reported in the entire year of 2014. At the live desk, Monique Blair, WKYT.
Lexington police tell us their number of interactions with synthetic marijuana cases have actually decreased this year compared to other years.